assumed it would be.
I know the parade's not 4 hours. That's just the time they're parade.
Nice try.
How was that? Got hot. I mean, I don't think there's. I'll call this guy. Send over what we're doing. The conversation was already, but air, hoping it works. Like, well, so what? You actually are further along than you think. You have all the stage. I got that handled. Entertainer is going to be your big thing. Just choose for that. And the next thing that you need.
I was gonna ask if we've
So what I do know is the guy that brings in the stage says that he can bring a semi full. I don't have no idea how many fit on a semi.
oh, I bet you a lot. Oh, sure.
I hope we can
So-
get this
Now,
soon.
for an event this large,
How many fit
oh,
more?
30 persons per porta.
Oh, I thought it was 100.
30. You need a lot of porta potties, like probably 100 or more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Now,
that.
let's keep this in mind, that if you do it at a happy hour, you've got modern, you do have one set of modern restrooms. And you, yeah, in other words, actually, you have two sets of properties because you have one on one side and one on the other. And so you got that, but somebody would have to monitor them constantly, dogs and stocking. But yeah, on your porta potties, you could, I bet you 100, 100 total with four that are handy.
I don't know, was it 50 feet by 12?
No, this is the
Porta potties will go.
hopefully yes, it's
Only
VIP
28.
trailers.
Which I might be buying those. Buy two of those
But that's a good investment.
right now. I think it would.
One of the guys that hosts a lot of runs and um,
Really?
you know, uses our facility this many times for charging, this many times for porta potties.
Right.
Come in with a so that's
They're
all
so
you
much
have to
nicer.
do is have a water source to fill it up.
Right. Sure.
Well, that's easy. Dump station.
Did they already go through the auction? I was looking. Or on, I was finding them like,
But the trailers,
rent them for
well, yeah, what are they? 1,000, I was thinking. At
you have the
least.
minimum of 1 day is 1 week. Still gotta rent it for the week.
Oh, back in the day when we were hosting the parade down at Berkeley Park, go down there and get set up for the parade. They had the monster one. It was as long as this.
Oh, wow.
It was, and it was heated.
Nice. Not be a bad idea.
And then you could resell them if you needed to.
Right. Not a bad idea. Okay, I agree. Other trailers too.
Mhm.
Written trailers.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Does your microphone work? Microphone work?
Here, Mayor. Well, we can just move Spencer's over and we'll just share. Comes.
Different switch. So I turned the one on the bottom, got that one. I did, and it didn't do
Oh, it's on.
anything. It does now, it's on now. The light came on, but it didn't come on.
You sure?
This means I can talk out both sides of my mouth. Hey, no giggling on that. Let's call to order, please. The August 11, 2025 Gladstone City Council meeting. Madam Clerk, please note that all council members are present. You would please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
The flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which is one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item is approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or corrections to the agenda? Hearing none. Approval of the July 28, 2025 closed city council meeting minutes.
Mayor Smith.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore.
I move for the approval of the July 28, 2025 closed city council meeting minutes.
Motion and second.
Aye.
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 Six is the, you all are too kind, thank you. Approval of July 28, 2025 regular city council meeting minutes.
Mayor Smith.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore.
I move for the approval of the July 28, 2025 regular city council meeting minutes.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Next is communications from the audience. Members of the public are invited to speak about any topic not listed on the agenda this evening. While speaking, please state your name and address for the record and limit your comments to no more than 5 minutes. Vote in who would like to address the council. Yes, sir.
I'm really nervous. I'm going to fumble
Don't
really
worry
bad.
about that. Just give us your name and address and go.
Oh, shit. Sorry. My name's Kevin Gann. I live at 3602 Northeast 56 Terrace, Gladstone, Missouri. Shocker. My wife and I bought a property. We bought 3601 Northeast 56 Terrace. It's been a derelict trash lot on basically on the entire street. We've been cleaning it up, and we've made it into our little oasis among the crack houses in the neighborhood. I'm trying to build a barn. I started building a barn on it. I did not get a permit. That is my fault. It has been a really, really wonderful year. We'll just leave it at that. Alan B. Napoli gave me this long thing. We found out that it was the property across the street's not residential, it's light industrial, so I had to get this long list of things done in order to get a permit. So I got that done. I submitted the permit to finish building my barn on the August 1st, and I got a review where he's now asking for $22,500 in an escrow to public improvement on the street. Yeah, I can't. Like, I don't, it's an empty lot. Like, it's all gonna be just a place for me and her to go sit. I'm gonna have a drink and smoke a cigar. She's gonna have a coffee. We're gonna watch lightning bugs and bats. And right now we got a deer that brings her kids across the property. It's our oasis. Yeah, I can't cut that. There's no way.
You know, interestingly, years ago, I lived at the far east end of that street, which is actually on Myrtle. And today, for some reason, I have no idea why in the world I did it. I drove past that house. So I drove past the barn that you're building. I know exactly what you're talking about. Can you speak to that, Mr. City Manager?
I can't. This is the first I'm hearing of it, and Assistant City Manager Greer is in charge of community development is not here tonight. So if he would leave his name with the city clerk and your number, we'd be happy to have him reach out to you tomorrow after we get some more information.
I mean, I'm sure what it is, it's a narrow, unimproved two-lane street. No real drainage system, no curbs, no gutters, no sidewalks. And I'm guessing it's an escrow for future street improvements is what I'm guessing, but we will find out. And,
Would you like to see some of the pictures of what it looked like before?
oh, sure.
Or do you want to, or you might just tell you about the
Yeah, you
fact
just
that,
tell, I'm
Like, I don't-
grossly familiar with it, unfortunately.
like, because I'm stretched very thin right now.
Yes, sir.
That. I'll get you the picture. Do I approach the bench?
Yeah, you can
Yes,
come
let's
up
bring it up here and we'll just pass them down. I mean, there is some, what the area is, it's really deep lots. There's some industrial on the backside of it. I know exactly what you're talking about. There
Yeah,
used
we
to
didn't-
be, in
We
fact,
didn't
we
know it
dealt
was
with
about,
a,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
we dealt with it a few years ago. There were some, a couple foundation houses, if you will. Okay? That's the area that we're talking about. Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, I've already went through and did Sister Joyce and redid the entire, or not the entire, but the majority of reskinned the entire roof so it would support the loads. We've already had industrial engineering, residential engineering. We had the engineering surveys done to, hey, will it support this? Yes, it'll support it. You're good to go. So, okay, we've, J&J survey came out and they, because we did the property when I was gonna put up a farmer fence before I found out that cedar was the same cost as gold per pound. But they did the property survey, then they came out a second time and did a logistics survey to show where the original structure is located on the property, because you guys needed that for a permit. And I met everything. Now I just need a barn to put all my crap, like, sorry, I apologize for that, to put all of our stuff, because we do a Halloween thing every year. And yeah, even to add insult on the wound, he said, yeah, the Candy Corn Trail of Terror that you do every year will require a special use outdoor permit if I do it on the property. So, yeah, I don't know what to do at this point.
You can have your photos back if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay, so city manager, either Bob Bear, city manager, or Austin Greer, assistant city manager. We'll get a hold of you, probably go over with Mr. Napoli would be my guess. And I mean, I know exactly what the situation is. I don't know what our avenue for relief is on that, but we'll find out.
Yeah, it's either, yeah, if you can't just give me the permit and say, hey, we're gonna give you a fine for not getting one in the first place. I tear it down, I'm out. Like I have never been so abused by a department before. Like, this was bad. That's probably over 5 minutes, I'm sorry.
No. You'll hear from us.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, who do I talk to?
Yeah, give
You just give the
it to,
number to the city clerk,
Give it to our city clerk
your
over there.
name and phone number. Yep.
Okay, all right. Don't blame you. All right. So anyone else would like to address the council this evening? Hearing none, communications from the city council, Councilman Nave.
Thank you, Mayor. Just two things this evening. I did have the opportunity to attend the dedication ceremony for the Vietnam Memorial Wall at Oak Park High School 2 weekends ago. Yeah, saw you gentlemen there. Really great ceremony. Talked with some alumni who served in the Vietnam War. Really great group, and surprised that it took this long to get something done for them at Oak Park. Second, attended the Theater in the Parks charity golf tournament on Friday. Really great event, supporting a great cause, and saw a lot of familiar faces and met some new ones as well. So thanks.
Great, thanks. Councilman Davis. Microphone back. Councilman Raspallo.
Nothing, Mayor.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore.
Thank you. Sit up. I brought show and tell. You knew it was only a matter of time, right? So this is our Glad Green team the last time. I am proud to say that we had 15 people show up, and that's our second largest group ever. So I knew the vests would make a difference. Of course, look how styling everybody is. It's great. We had lots of trash as we picked up and cleaned up and spruced up downtown. We had on the west, down to North Oak on the west, Central Street on the east, 69th Street on the south, and 72nd Street on the north. So I want to give my heartfelt thanks to Councilmember Spallo and Councilman Nave for joining us. We had a dedicated and amazing group of volunteers. And Jerry, I see you. Thank you, too. Jerry was there willing to pick up trash. So thank you all for coming out and doing a great job. It's really, really makes a difference. Next one, yes, will be the first Saturday of September.
You know, Spencer, they had to get new vests because the day we helped, we wore out the old ones. We worked so hard.
I agree.
That's right, that's right.
Large.
I got one button. I don't know what you got, but. So, all right,
That's
thank you.
it, thank
Great
you.
job. No, great job. Thank you. That probably came out wrong. You may have remembered that I mentioned at the last meeting that I was going to be unable to help because of an event at the bowling center, Gladstone Bowl at 72nd North
You
Broadway.
did, indeed.
No, so where I'm going with this is we had a tournament, and this is actually a good news report for the city. We brought people from around the region. We also had people from Idaho, South Dakota, and as far away as Ontario, Canada. And although they didn't venture far from this general vicinity, everyone that I spoke to offered their kind words and their good impression of the city of Gladstone. So that was really an eye-opener to see people from far away that spent time in our city and at the hotel, who really thought we had, they didn't know our history, but they were really impressed with what we have around here. So kudos to all of you for all the work you've done on that. City Manager Bob Bear.
Thank you, Mayor. There's about a month left before the registration closes for the Gladfest Smoke Fest and the return of the Gladfest Parade. So whether you want to show off your barbecue skills or showcase your own float or contribute something to these events, we'd love to have you be part of this celebration this year. You can go to discovergladstone.com to learn more. The Big Shoal Sunflower Field Festival is happening this Saturday, August 16th at AJ Farm. If we bring your family out to enjoy an art fair, sunflower picking and photo ops, food vendors, crafts, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and admission is free. And finally, the 6th annual AJ Farm Sunflower 5K is happening on Saturday, August 23rd at 8 a.m., and that run benefits the Friends of the AJ Farm and Museum and the North Kansas City Schools Education Foundation. So we got a lot of stuff going on for people to participate in. That
Great,
is all.
thank you. Item number 10 is the consent agenda. Madam Clerk, will you please explain and read the consent agenda?
A consent agenda allows the city council to consider and approve routine items of business without discussion. Any member of the city council, the city staff, or the public may request removal of any item from the consent agenda and request that it be considered under the regular agenda if discussion or debate of the item is desired. Items not removed from the consent agenda will stand approved upon motion by any council member, second unanimous vote to approve the consent agenda as published or modified. Consent agenda, consider special event permits, Linden Square and surrounding streets, Gladfest 7010 North Holmes Street, Gladstone City Hall grounds, and Linden Square. Friday, October 3, 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Saturday, October 4, 10 o'clock a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. And Sunday, October 5, 2025, 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. Central Park Northeast Corner Gladfest Smoke Fest, Friday, October 3 and Saturday, October 4, 2025, 8 o'clock a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Gladstone City Hall Gladfest Parade, Saturday, October 4, 2025, 8 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Resolution R-25-45, a resolution authorizing acceptance of work under contract with CP Excavating LLC for the Northeast 68th Terrace and North Belafonte Storm Drainage Project and authorizing the final payment in the amount of $25,518.01 for project CP 2432. Resolution R-25-46, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into a memorandum of understanding with North Kansas City Hospital to work collaboratively with the police department to meet the behavioral health needs of those requiring assistance. Consider annual report of Linden Block 25 Community Improvement District for fiscal year ending March 31, 2025. Consider annual report of Downtown Linden Community Improvement District for fiscal year ending March 31, 2025.
Thank you. Are there any members of the audience or staff or council who would like an item removed from the consent agenda? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion.
Mayor Smith.
Councilmember Spalo.
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second?
Motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Thank you. On the regular agenda, item 11 is the first reading of Bill Number 25-24, an ordinance of the City of Gladstone, Missouri, to establish a procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain municipal officials pursuant to the State of Missouri ethics law.
Mayor Smith.
Councilmember Spalo.
I move to place Bill number 25-24 on its first reading.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Madam Clerk, will you please read the bill?
First reading, Bill Number 25-24, an ordinance of the City of Gladstone, Missouri, to establish a procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain municipal officials pursuant to the State of Missouri ethics law.
Mayor Smith.
Councilmember Spalo.
I move to accept the first reading of Bill number 25-24, waive the rule, and place the bill on its second and final reading.
Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Madam Clerk?
Second reading, Bill Number 25-24, an ordinance of the City of Gladstone, Missouri, to establish a procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain municipal officials pursuant to the State of Missouri ethics law.
Mayor Smith.
Councilmember Spalo.
I move to accept the second and final reading of Bill number 25-24 and enact it as ordinance number 4.708.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Councilman Nave?
Aye.
Councilman Davis?
Aye.
Councilmember Spalo?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Mayor Smith?
Aye. Thank you. Bill number 25-24 has been enacted as ordinance number 4.708. Item 12 is the resolution R-25-47, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a contract with Guest Missouri Holding LLC to provide public transportation services to Gladstone residents as outlined in the agreement.
Mayor Smith.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore.
I move for the adoption of Resolution R-25-47.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. City Manager Bear, will you please give us kind of a go-to on this?
I will. A brief explanation on that is we've terminated our contract with KCATA for Iris services effective September 1st. We decided to do that due to the rising costs of that service and the instability of the financing with that between Kansas City and KCATA. So I felt like we were kind of at the mercy there. And I think our transit option is too important to be that unstable. And so we have had conversations with Guest, a company based out of Cincinnati, who has agreed to provide services as outlined in the agreement for the same cost or less than what we're paying for Iris right now. It'll be door-to-door service. It will provide service anywhere in the city of Gladstone to the nearest bus stop or any medical facility or doctor's office in Gladstone, Riverside, Parkville, Liberty, or Kansas City that's located in Clay or Platte County, if that makes sense. So basically the northern region for healthcare services. That will, hoping that will be effective September 1st, and just like Iris, it'll be a shared cost to the rider of $3, which is pretty fair. And again, it would be door-to-door services compared to what they're doing now with Iris.
Thank you. Is there any discussion?
Yes. I just wanted to give a special thanks for the city manager for this effort. It's not been small. I know it's been a big deal. And transit is such a challenge across the metro, and I just want to extend my deepest thanks to Bob and the team for working so hard to find a solution for Gladstone, which really will set the bar for our sister cities in the Northland. So, thank you.
Agreed. Any discussion? We have a motion on the table. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Resolution has been adopted. Is there any other business to come before the council? Hearing none, we shall stand adjourned.